Okay, hello everyone, how are we all doing? It is time for the penultimate week of Seeded Battle Factory Season 1. Basic idea, a bunch of us are playing the same rounds of Battle Factory, see who's the bestest. Today is doubles round 9. I don't think I'm very good at doubles, so this will be interesting. Round 9 also means mixed IV Pokemon, which means some of them will be good, some of them will be less good. Let's just double check I've got this right actually. I think it's Belt. You'd think I would know, wouldn't you? But there we go, round 9 doubles. Yep, okay, cool. No dilly-dallying. Let's get into it. Wait, did I set it to round 9? Yes, that's round 9. 34 swaps, 3 elevations. Let's do it. Level 50. Cool. I think there might be a storm here, and I've currently got all my windows open. So if I disappear, that's probably why. Okay, Belt. No type, no phrase, nice and simple, the classic. Then what have we got? We've got Ursaring to start off with. We've got Special Bear. Okay, cool. This is one of my, just tried to type Special Bear into my overlay. This is one of my perfect IV Pokemon, right? That's how round 9 works, so yeah. Did want something a bit better in that slot, and that's my Lumberry gone, so all in all, pretty upsetting. What's next? Okay, Tentacruel 2. This is a good set. Is it a good set in doubles? I am less sure. Liquid Ooze. Yeah, I don't think Clear Body really matters too much on special attackers. There's so few stat drops in the factory that matter. I guess there's like Smoke Screen, which can be a little bit annoying, but it's not like all the Intimidates running around, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, cool. I mean, Tentacruel 2, probably on the team, right? Toxic a bit unfortunate. Sorry, Surf and Toxic, both a bit unfortunate in doubles. Toxic you don't have the time, Surf has spread damage nerf, but yeah, it's a reasonable one. I suspect we're taking this. Okay, Jinx 2. Yeah, just hoping for something a bit different from my perfect IV Pokemon, I think. Okay, and then we've got Ninetales 4. Okay, this is kind of workable. Like 2 fast Pokemon that hit hard and can double up on things. Hey, Starstruck, that's true. It could matter. It could matter. There is a kind of classic archetype of just 2 things that go fast and double up on the most threatening thing. Overheat has a place in that on account of it just doing a lot of damage, even on fast Pokemon without good stats. Speaking of stats, this Ninetales has 2 in HP, 9 in attack. These all could be out by 1, but it doesn't really matter. 7 in defense. It's not looking good for our Fox. 7 in special attack. What is this? Wow, is that 1 in special defense? And okay, yeah, that speed's reasonable, right? It's losing 7 points, so 17 in speed. That is not a good Ninetales. I think it's fair to say that is essentially a 3 IV Ninetales. Okay, but double Confuse Ray turn 1. It's looking plausible. Ooh, okay. Speaking of fast things that double up, Alakazam 3. Yeah, kind of in that wheelhouse, right? You definitely don't need to press trick on this very often. I have no other physical attackers to trick Band onto for my own benefit. I do think that's a bit of a meme, so that's fine. How the IV is looking, that HP one is good. What's that? Yeah, 26. Attack is very good as well. This thing wants to be rest reset, 24. And its defense is good, man. This thing got all the IVs that Ninetales left behind. No, I just can't do basic maths. 16 in defense. Special attack, that's very good. Dropping 3, so 25. Yeah. Special defense. That's pretty bad. What's that, like 5? 3. Okay, and then speed has dropped quite a lot as well, actually. 7. Okay, cool. So that is a prime rest reset candidate. Let's call it 15 IVs for the purposes of the builder. And last but not least, ooh, okay. Interesting. This draft isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I changed the algorithm and I thought I was going to end up with a really terrible team here. Now, I don't really have anything for Taurus to Earthquake next to, and Facade is very strong, and Thrash is pretty something, but this could work, right? IVs are going to matter a lot here, actually, and that attack IV is dreadful. Is that literally 0? It is literally 0 attack. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's still Intimidate. Might still have a spot on the squad. Hey, Nico. Hey, your best friend. Yeah. Got some doubles action. It is a doubles round, Nico. This is round 9 doubles, level 50. So, yeah. Well, hang on. Let me just. Here's the draft. Blam. I'm not taking Jinx. I don't know why that's got a tick on it. I didn't see myself taking Jinx or Special Bear. So let's just cross those out, but we can come back to it. Okay, right. Taurus IVs. Yeah, 0 attack. 13 HP. Defense. Ooh, that's pretty bad. 13, yeah. Special attack, who cares, but it's 11. No, it's not. It's lower. 9. Welcome to Maths with Dave. It is at least pretty fast, 156. That's dropping 6 points, so 23. Okay, so 13, 0, 13, 9, 3, 20 for Taurus's IVs. This is weird. I wonder if anyone's going to go trick Perish Song. If they do, they're an absolute legend. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I think Ursaring and Jinx are out. Like, Perish Song's kind of interesting, because if you can KO something and then Perish Song, you do just win 3 turns later. Problem is, if your other Pokemon gets KO'd, then you do just lose 3 turns later, and that is very hard to stop happening in doubles. So what are my options here? I feel like Zam has to be on the squad. It's got great IVs, just a fast, hard-hitting Psychic. Like, against a lot of Pokemon, it can double up with kind of anything to get a KO, a fast KO on turn 1. Nah, not sure I agree, Nico. I think the 4 that aren't Special Bear and Jinx are all reasonable, especially with the IVs. Like, Taurus having really bad IVs. Yeah. Like, I think the question really is, do I want Tentacruel in the back, or am I just going all in on fast damage? I think I want Tentacruel in the back. I think it can do some stuff. Now, back when I played doubles a lot, I did like to advocate for Intim in the back, because you can like bait the AI and then switch in the Intim and they do things that end up not making sense. So that's something I could do. I could do Zam Ninetales lead with Tauros. I'm not sure that makes a huge amount of sense. Like, the alternative is Tauros Zam lead with Ninetales in the back, and just Alakazam and Tauros focus down the not steal in front of them, and Ninetales cleans up the steal. Like, that kind of makes sense. But at that point, Tauros kind of just is. Tauros just isn't doing anything. Like, where my speed tiers ended up. Yeah, like Zam. So Tauros outspeeds Zam. I think hilariously, if I rest reset and Tauros goes to 0 speed. No, it's still outspeed. Wait, what? Why is that not updated? Oh yeah, it has, yeah. Yeah, no, there's no world where Zam ends up faster. That's a shame. Otherwise, the choice band onto Tauros option was kind of there. I do think Intim is so useful though. There's so many leads that it just kind of neuters. And then Tentacruel in the back to tidy up as just kind of like the best 1v1 mon, just pressing Surf. I think that feels right. I think with Ninetales, as soon as you miss an overheat, you lose the game. You don't have the quality of other things to help you recover that. Got a fighting switch in for Tauros, just about. But Alakazam's going to KO those anyway. I've got an Intim for the inevitable Snorlax that always ruins these sorts of teams. Yeah, I mean, it's quite late. I don't feel like my brain's going to work super well on whatever's going on here. The Ninetales and Tauros IVs are so bad. Zams are quite good, so I don't need to rest reset. So that's something. 128 is a slightly unfortunate speed. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous into like Latis, I guess, but Ninetales doesn't help with those. It's just like double into them and see what happens, I think. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Oh, there's something about the Intim glitch, isn't there? I don't think it matters. Let's go Tauros on the left because it's got Thrash, which doesn't target. Let's go Zam, and let's go Tentacruel in the back. How do we feel about that team? I think I feel pretty good about that team. Not great, but pretty good. Yep, let's roll with it. I didn't even look at the ability on Zam. I don't think it would have changed my decision in any way, but I should bear it in mind as I get into this battle. There's the Snorlax. Yeah, well, if you want to accuse me of cheating, there's some good evidence, I guess. Okay, so this Alakazam has Synchronize. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so what am I thinking? I'm thinking it is surprising that these two have not triggered High Risk, High Return. I'm also thinking that Snorlax is really going on Earthquake here, and I'm thinking that Tentacruel absolutely bodies Charizard at the end. So there's already quite a lot going on here, which is not as horrendously against my favor as I thought it might be. So kind of the two options in general would be KO Zard, so the Snorlax Earthquakes its buddy in the back, which is unlikely but possible to be a flyer and could very much be a levitator. Or we say, actually, Snorlax is the threat and we just need to deal with it. Does Zard 1 see any kills? Like, oh, it does. Ugh. Yeah, Zard 1 just outspeeds and kills Zam. That real calc? No, they're on 31 IVs. Okay, yeah. I thought that seemed a little bit harsh. Okay. Oh no, they still do some of the time. Great. Oh, hang on. So yeah, Zard's going to be the fastest thing on the... no, that's a lie. Tauros is faster. Yeah, likely Zard 3. Oh yeah, I guess Zard 3 only has one high risk, high return move. 2, 8... So I guess, is the answer here, Charizard actually is the threat? That might be the answer here. There aren't really very many Earthquake Snorlaxes actually, I thought there were more than that. I could just press Thrash on Tauros and see what happens. It's not the craziest thing I've ever done, but it's up there. Yeah, I'm gonna really have to make a call here. Because, like, I don't think I have a safe play. Tenta switching on an Earthquake isn't that bad. Just occasionally, just for a treat. Okay, right, I think this is immediately a very complicated one. Let's just think about whether anyone else is going to have had a really happy time about this if they took a different team. I'm not sure I see it. I think this is pretty nasty for whatever you take. You leave Tauros at home, then Snorlax is an absolute menace. If you don't have Tenta, then Zard is potentially an apocalypse. Yeah, okay, cool. Not immediately filled with regret, but there we go. Okay, right, so Zard 3 is gonna flamethrower something. Won't get a kill unless it crits, and a burn will sometimes finish off Tauros, and on literal max roll finish off Zam. Okay. Zard 2 is gonna see most damage with Earthquake and is therefore very likely to Dragon Dance. Hang on, what speed is my Alakazam? 128, yeah it is, okay. So if this was Battle 2, oh no, I still wouldn't outspeed it. If I was perfect IVs, I'd outspeed it. Alas. Okay, So Zard 2 is going to DD or smokescreen. That's fine. Could just about aerial ace sometimes, but probably not. Zard 1 is just going to send a fire blast at Alakazam, right? And that's really very bad. And that is 62.5% chance to KO. Which means if you factor in the accuracy and what else am I factoring in here? And the chance that it is Zard 1. It's like a 15% chance to just lose Zam. It's actually a bit less than that because they can not see the kill and do something else. So that's good news actually. What, maybe like 10%? Okay, need to bear that in mind. Zard 4, I think I'm just not going to think about Charizard 4 to be honest. I do outspeed it actually with both, so that's quite friendly. Okay, Snorlax 2. It's still quite likely to curse. But if it earthquakes, I really don't care. Okay, so that's good news. Snorlax 8. If it just belly drums on me this turn, that's just kind of fine. They don't see a kill on Zam. Yeah, it's just fine. Yeah, I think I maybe do leave Snorlax alone. Snorlax 3. Yeah, it's not seeing kills. 5 will want to counter. 4. Yeah, doesn't see a kill with Intim either. So maybe I do just double into Zard. Hey, Wildcat. Counter, that's gonna like mega kick something. It's gonna curse. It's gonna like earthquake or curse. Earthquake or counter. Tenta probably does okay into Snorlax in the end. Does Tauros 2 hit KO Zard 1 if it is Zard 1 with Facade? Yes. Oh, Zard 1 sees a guaranteed kill on Tauros though. Oh, this Tauros is made of paper. So what does it look like if I double into... If I double into Zard, Zard gets the KO on Tauros. Zam follows it up. Then Snorlax Earthquakes. Oof. That could be getting pretty yikes already. Because they're going to have 2 full health Pokemon. No, not necessarily, I guess. I mean, the real punish is if they KO Zam and I don't even knock out Zard, right? I'm not really sure what other option I have. Swapping out is so passive when the thing I'm worried about is Zard just one-shotting one of my Pokemon, and it can do that whichever one I switch out. Okay, it's 3. High roll, burn, or crit is what kills Zam here. Okay, I don't think that was high roll though. That looks pretty low roll, to be honest. But an EQ will knock this out if Snorlax is lining one up. Blastoise. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, it is an Earthquake. Should have turned on HP values, but it doesn't really matter. So it did. 34. What's my select button? There we go. Okay. That doesn't feel like a lot of damage. I feel like that might be Snorlax 2. That would be quite bad. Yeah. Snorlax 2 or Snorlax 7, Snorlax 6. Couldn't have done that, so it is 2 or 7. And we don't know which one it is. Cool. Oh yeah. Thanks, Nico. Forgot. Okay, and then we've got a Blastoise. So, high risk, high return? This is kind of yikes. Could still be any Blastoise. Actually, how much damage did they take? OBS, where art thou? $39. Okay. So it took like between 17 and 19%. Thanks, Will. Between 17 and 19% from a Snorlax Earthquake. Oh, I need more damage calc tabs. Actually, what? Yeah, they do have slightly different spreads. I'm not sure I'm going to learn a lot from this. Yeah, it could just still be any of them, right? Okay, so what's Blastoise 1 gonna do? I think I might lose on the first battle here, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's a smidge embarrassing. So is it time for some Confuse Ray fun, I guess, is the question. And is it time for Tauros to just hit Thrash? $107. If it is Snorlax 7, it's not seeing a kill with Hyper Beam. It is seeing a kill with Hyper Beam when it gets to neutral. But yeah, this Snorlax is so likely to curse this turn. I feel like I probably just need to try and find a way to get this Blastoise dead, right? But if it Mirror Coats me, that would be sad. But if it's going to Mirror Coat me, then it is Snorlax 2. I'm not sure whether that's good or bad, to be honest. Blastoise 2 could... Blastoise 3 could counter. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Blastoise is much more likely to counter than it is to Mirror Coat, given what happened last turn. And counter would KO it. Ah. I don't think I can just take Toxics either. So I think this might be another guess, essentially. But yeah, how do I ever get through Snorlax once it's got some curses up? Or I just need to get rid of Blastoise first so I can have full power Surf, right? But Blastoise is so likely to counter or Mirror Coat. Oh, this sucks. Oh, Blastoise 1 sees a kill with Hydro Pump as well, and that is the most likely one. So I probably just need to hit it, right? It is all my fault, yes. Yeah, I feel like I just need to Facade and Giga Drain Blastoise. And hope Snorlax takes a turn off. Or I could Confuse Ray it. Maybe we are at that point, actually. What does this actually do? Like, it's not going to KO Blastoise unless something crits. Set me up to KO next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I don't think that's one. Okay, this is Counter or Miracle. That's bad news. But I think I... Okay. Tis Miracoat. Don't know whether it's 2 or 4, but I don't really care. But that means it has to be Snorlax 2. But Snorlax 2 now sees a kill with Earthquake. I think on Tentacruel at neutral. Yep, so it's just gonna Earthquake, and I'm just gonna lose. So I need some Confuse Ray magic here. That's essentially the upshot. I guess does... No, I can't Swagger it. I was just thinking, maybe I could Swagger it and get some more chip recovery on Tenta, but no, that doesn't make sense. I think I just have to finish off Blastoise. Yeah, it could Focus Band. But it... yeah, it could Focus Band. It is 4. I think 2 would have gone for the KO. Yeah, almost always. Yeah, so it could Focus Band, but yeah, if it Focus Bands, I lose anyway, and let's Confuse Ray Snorlax. Okay, that's good. Oh, it still outscores. Huh. Yeah, of course, because though it sees the kill, it goes to +1, and Curse could still be higher than that. Okay. Okay. I mean, maybe if it hits itself in Confusion this turn, I can win. It might do it again, actually. It might do it again. Or do I try for the Toxic? Okay, Earthquakes doesn't killing Tauros, so definitely press Thrash with that. Yeah, this battle's not going to last enough turns for Toxic to matter. Thrash, Surf, go. Let's have a crit. Do you want to curse again? Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, and I'm locked into Thrash, aren't I? So I can't even Swagger. Crit. No. What a brutal battle. It's all about guts. Doubles can all be all about guts. Please tell me that at least someone else lost that battle, right? I don't feel like I played it horrendously. Nearly Wildcat, is that, Yeah, anyway, sorry, maybe we're getting to spoilers for other people's runs. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Did that somehow win you the battle? Did that mean it didn't snap out and instead hit itself 5 times? Okay, I feel a little bit better. Your perfect streak! Your perfect streak! No! Ah. Yeah, that was hard. Like... Yeah, like, how do I beat that knowing what it is? Oh no, I didn't want to change the seed. Nah, week 6 isn't harder. Week 6 is back to all perfect IVs, and it's singles, which I think I'm better at this point. Keeping Blastoise alive. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the answer. Lax still thinks Blastoise is there, even if Blastoise is KO'd. I thought the only, like, I can never remember what I say during my thought process, but like, Tenta was just doing negative damage while Blastoise was still there. So I kind of wanted it gone so I could double the damage of Surf, but... Which way around did I have it? This way round. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have doubled into Blastoise though. That's certainly something. So what if I just do like this? Yeah, fine. Cool. But like this isn't going to finish it off, is it? So it doesn't really achieve that much. Yeah. Oh, okay. It doesn't rest. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Because this is the freest Toxic in the world. Oh no, because it came in on this slot. Oh, that's evil. Yeah, if it had come in the other slot, then it would have seen Snorlax. Do I live if I Giga Drain here? Yep, just about. But then, like, I have to Confuse Ray, right? Yeah, there we go. I think that was, like, the defensible line to take. Just say, you don't know what Zard is targeting, so just hit Snorlax and then bring Tenta in. Well, yeah, like, that's something I was, like, toying with, right? Of, like, the idea that I don't have good answers into Snorlax, especially if it wants to set up curses. So you kind of have two options there, right? Like, you focus down Snorlax or you leave it to last. And what I tried to do was leave it to last. But the problem was Zard and Blastoise were too good for that. No, I don't know. I am unconvinced. Hang on. I feel like there was a thought there. I just couldn't articulate it, so I might try again. Yeah, like, Snorlax is hard to get rid of. It's only going to get hard to get rid of. So your choice is to get rid of it sooner while taking damage from Zard, or leave it till the end and try and 2v1 it. And both of those, in the very abstract, are very viable options, right? Like, if Charizard had instead been like a Xatu or something, or like a Fearow, like, I think it would have been very clear that you just like, right, well, we'll just double target into Snorlax twice and see what happens. I think maybe, like, my initial instinct was to kind of like leave Zard for Tentacruel later. I think I probably should have just followed through on that more. Like, I think that, like, that line of thinking can get you to saying, okay, Snorlax just needs to go. And then, like, whatever's left, Tenta beats Zard so hard that Tenta just has to 1v1 something in the back. And it's 31 IVs. Like, it's a good 1v1 Pokemon. It can do that. So that, like, I don't think it would have been crazy to come up with that line. But yeah, yikes. That was a rough one. How much further do I want to go? I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna like turn off, like, no buddy, no anything. Let's just Unga Bunga it and see how far we get. No type, no phrase. Yes, I would like to swap Pokemon. What would I actually like to swap though? I feel like it's... Oh, I meant to rest. Never mind. Like, is it crazy that I want to take Zard over Snorlax? Zard over Tauros? I could also take... There's also very much a world where I take Snorlax over something. Ah, bad luck, T-Man. Yeah, I didn't really think about Wisp on Ninetales. I probably should have thought about that a bit more. Like, but yeah, 85% accuracy is so rough on that. Yeah, what would I swap here? Because you can go for EQ Flyer, but Artauros is garbage. You can go for double fast special attacker, but Electric's kind of just enders, and we're passing up the best mon on their team, which is Snorlax. Like, there is a world where you go double normal to basically have Intim plus Snorlax, and you've got a fighting resist in the back, but then you're giving up arguably the best Pokemon on your current team. Like, just raw quality, you would swap Tauros for Snorlax, but like, what is that? What is your Alakazam doing turn 1 when your Snorlax wants to press Earthquake or Curse? And if you can make 2 swaps, you definitely take Zard over Tauros and Snorlax over Tenta, I feel. You've got 2 fast attackers to just bash through anything that threatens Snorlax, and Snorlax can just do what it did to me. But as this is Unga Bunga, I'm gonna say Zard over Tauros. Okay, GG. It could be a slow Jolteon. Does Jolteon just need to go? It probably does. Yeah, okay, cool. Oof. That's rough. That's real rough. Zam's dying here. Yeah. So basically, their team is what my team is trying to do, of have 2 fast special attackers, but it is doing it better. So Gengar definitely has Psychic. Nothing I can do about that. It might not 2-shot. And it may well have Lum. The good ones have Lum. So let's just Surf. Okay, yeah, definitely 2-hit KO. Wow, this is cursed. This is cursed. Oops. Let's let's try this again. I can't even remember how I beat the first battle, to be honest. Double Snorlax and then just Surf and then Toxic and stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Which way around did I do it? Tauros, Zam. Tenta. Okay, and then it is double the Snorlax. Burn, yeah, Synchronize does nothing. Earthquake, yeah. We know. Seen this rodeo. Snorlax curses, right? Yeah. Cool. And then I can't remember what Zard does, but it doesn't really matter. Dragon Claw, yeah, fine. And then Toxic? Is this how I won? I feel like this is how I won. Yeah, Toxic, Giga Drain, Confused Ray, Giga Drain, right? The safest of plays. Okay. Right, let's just save state this. I don't want to have to do that again. We found the line. We are victorious. It's so free. It is so free. Right, okay, so... Yeah, let's go full cheating and just be like, I know what's coming up. Did Psychic really not kill Gengar? Oh no, I went for Jolteon, didn't I? But now I don't need to go for Jolteon, so we're just good. Oh right, no, I'm gonna lose Zam. Okay, cool, very nice. I can just curse again, right? There's a Xatu in the back. Snorlax just, yeah, Snorlax is just gonna 1v3 this. Especially if they keep doing things like that. That's a great turn for me. Let's do one more. Destiny Bond at that HP range. I am surprised. That's a good Gengar though. Sure. They're going to spam Destiny Bond. That's 2. Okay, hold. Are we stalling them all out? We might be. 3. Future Sight, sure. 4. 5. That's all the Destiny Bonds. So free, just so free. Now what does this team do? I don't understand. Grass type, okay. Grass battles flow. Yeah, I mean at this point I'm taking a distraction Gengar, right? That feels pretty sensible to me. Walrein Cradily, okay, super likely. Walrein 1 and Cradily 3. Can curse this. And we're just going to Tentacruel. Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Not Cradley 3 into Omni Boost, sure. Okay, let's Toxic it and then get it in a Psych Up loop. Okay, that's no more. Yeah, this could be a problem. Yeah, there's the Blizzard. Okay, that should be Psych Up lock till it dies now. Okay, see you, Will. Oh, of course, Teeman. Yeah. Oh, I'm bad at doubles. One day. No, it's just going to keep spamming its moves, isn't it? Yeah, but it is a bit weird because it boosts your highest damage move, but its highest damage move is Earthquake, which it doesn't want to click for other reasons. So I genuinely don't know what it's going to do here. Okay, yeah, fine. Citrus. Okay. Let's go for this. Wow. Okay. Oh no, Hail! Hail's gonna get me. This is an absolutely bizarre battle. Okay, Snorlax. What you got? Okay, yeah. Meganium. Fine. Should win this, right? Should win this, right? Okay, got it. Nope, don't want any of them. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. Okay. So... This is Curse and Destiny Bond. Take out Gardevoir. Yeah, I guess I maybe could have thought about that a bit more. Okay, sure. Literally the only guard that doesn't kill Gengar there. Yeah, let's Earthquake and Psychic, I guess. Ooh, Fearow. Right, let's rest and... Yeah, I mean, this is quite hard to lose, I think. Well, that's one way to do it. Wow. Roller coaster. It's a great question. With many answers, including, I forgot Snorlax was asleep. Yeah, that's probably the main reason. Nope, don't want to swap. Flareon Muck. Okay. Flareon is a big Shadow Ball holder, so let's do this, I think. Yeah, nice, happy with that. Oh, the side fire move. Dreamy. I don't think +1 Earthquake kills Muck, right? 3 IV versus 3 IV. Yeah, no way. So let's Curse and Surf. Sun, sure. And now the big play, Earthquake going to Gengar. Hope they don't just kill Gengar. See, this is the stuff we wanted from our doubles. Biggest duck in the West. Okay. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I just Tentacruel 2 is good. I think that's the thing. But yeah, I do see that line. Okay. This is one already, I think. Okay. So Raw Thunder into Gengar. Okay, yeah, I guess if you see that. Yeah, let's just Earthquake and... Is it gonna see a Fire Blast kill? Whatever. Boo. That's bad news. Okay, that's good news. Another Gardevoir. Yikes. It's Destiny Bond. Surely it's not Hypnosis again. It is! Oh, what a silly seed. Ooh, that's kind of serious. I think I Destiny Bond in case Raikou Calm Minds. I think I can just ignore Skarm. Yeah, that's Destiny Bond. Okay. Quick Claw Drill Peck, sure. Okay, I've got Destiny Bond up. That's probably going to take out Raikou. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, did I click Earthquake like an idiot? I did. That's bad idea. Wow. Okay, that was played terribly, but also I got critted to oblivion. Okay, thanks if you stayed with me this long. Rough seed. Interested to see what other people do. Yeah, catch you all later. Bye.